There's some stupid shit that some people order sometimes. I mean, they're probably thinking of that about your order, like if they were to order it. But still, like, she's like, who gets this with mayonnaise? Or I don't know, like just stupid combinations. Like, can I get a pizza with anchovies, please, or something? I'm like, oh, why are you eating it that way?
You like anchovies?
Why do you hate? Huh?
You like anchovies?
You like anchovies?
They don't taste like anything to me. Like, I don't
so
mind,
why eat them?
I don't mind them having that. I know, probably nutritious for something. I don't know.
Aren't anchovies fish?
I thought it was a little black thing.
Those are olives.
Those are olives? It's like,
those are olives.
It's like, all right, like I'll eat it. Like on the, what is it called? The veggie salad or some shit.
You talking about the Supreme pizza?
Is that what it's called?
What is up, everybody? It is November 1st. Hang on. CharroBeans podcast, a Mariachi podcast. Welcome back to the show where we talk about Mariachi and other stuff.
Hey, that's cool. It started right at 9.
It is 9. I don't know why I thought it was like later.
On the dot.
Yeah, 9 on the dot. That's kind of creepy though.
Why?
I don't know. It's November 1st.
It's one out of like, oh yeah, on November 1st.
What is November 1st? It's
Monday.
I'm sorry, Dr. G. Remember he told us because Dia de los Muertos is tomorrow.
I think 2 days like preparación.
No, he said the day before was something. It was Dia de los
Vivos? I don't know.
Angelitos or something like that. Remember?
Oh, like for the kids?
Yeah, for the fallen kids, I think.
No,
we need to refresh whenever we have them on again. Okay, so Dr. G, when we were kids, he taught us about Dia de los Muertos before anybody else did.
Yeah.
Now it's like totally...
Because of Coco?
Because of Coco, it became kind of like where everywhere you see like not just Halloween stuff, but you also see calavera stuff, which my wife is like totally cool with because she loves calaveras. But they really ran with it, like the whites, I guess, like or just society in general. Yeah. Like it's more accepted now. And back then, I remember when we were learning about Day of the Dead from Dr. G, like it really felt like something foreign to us because it was like I've never seen this before.
Huh?
Yeah, I'd never seen. I only learned about Day of the Dead because of Dr. G. Like all those slides before he didn't have a projector. He had like the. What are they called? It was like a picture slide. It was like a picture slideshow, but it was with actual pictures. And it was like, you would have to flip through it. And like nowadays, I guess you could just use like the Promethean board or
PowerPoint.
Or a PowerPoint. Yeah, but he didn't have that. He had like his actual pictures of him actually going there.
Oh, yeah.
And like looking at all the towns and like seeing all the altars and seeing all the festivities that they do for the Day of the Dead. So yeah, for me it was like super foreign. I didn't know anything about that stuff until.
Well, it's because like in Mexico we did that.
Like in your part of Mexico already?
Well, everywhere.
Well, it's because he said that he would visit the town where I don't know if it started.
Oh, I think where you get the flowers from.
Cempasúchil.
Cempasúchil.
I remember that because I had to learn how to spell it.
Pátzcuaro or Paracuaro?
Pátzcuaro. Yeah. I remember those. I only know those terms because of him. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, anyway, it's the day before the Day of the Dead. So makes it sound so intense, like Day of the Dead, But yeah, it's November 1st here in Texas and the world, I guess. Unless you're in Australia, they'd be living in the future.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. Like the other side of the world right now is like living in tomorrow, bro. Like
it's
what do you
like
think
the sun is rising over there right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're living in the future.
They're about to go work.
I want to know what happened.
I don't think it works like that.
I know, right? Anyway, guys. So yeah, this is the Mariachi podcast. We come back and listen to me and Victor talk about stuff. Dia de los Muertos is gonna be tomorrow. We didn't do anything this year. We're trash.
We forgot. It's because
we're kind of.
You
trash.
have to plan it. Like because we uploaded 3 days later. So
2 days.
2 days, right?
Yeah.
So we forget that.
Yeah, we kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Because Halloween was yesterday, so It was on a Sunday, which is a little weird. Did you did you hand out candy? Or
No.
you're not there yet? This is my first year feeling like an adult.
For real, you hang that?
Yeah, we gave out candy.
Oh, that's cool.
So like kids showed up at my door, ask, dude. A lot of them are very rude, man. They just walk up and they just like show you the bag, and it's like you're supposed to say trick or treat. Like, did nobody tell you? It's on all the decorations. It says trick or treat, you know. So a lot of them would walk up and it's just like candy, please, and it's like, damn, don't like. If I paid $10 for this big ass bag of candy, at least say trick or treat, you know.
And they're like, no.
And then it's funny too because we had like this skull outside. Or this skeleton, because my wife is like that. So she had a skeleton out there, and it was like in a dress, and it looked like it wasn't scary because she painted it to look like a calavera. But like, it's funny how like little kids are just scared of this holiday. Some of them. So like when they were walking up, like it was like a kid walking up by himself, and then they saw the skeleton. They were like, "Oh shit!" So they kind of like hang back and they wait for the rest of the little crew, and then they walk up. But it's just funny to see kids scared. Like
I like that video. Someone dresses as a Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And they sit on the porch with the candy.
Mm-hmm.
So they think.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the girl's like, I think the dad's telling like his daughter like, it's okay,
just,
like it.
Yeah.
No matter some mono. And then the guy's like, just take one, all right? And they're like, oh shit.
It's such a horrible feeling getting scared like that, dude. I'll be honest, like anytime, like I remember back then, me and my sister. My older sister, if she's listening, I remember one time she scared the shit out of me, dude. I was a little kid in the house. I think I just like, you know, when you like open the door and you open a door like to inside the house, you don't expect to someone be right there. So I opened the door and she was like, ugh. And I was like, ugh. And, you know, I cried. You know, I was so mad and scared about it that I grabbed like my dad's pellet gun. I was like, I'm gonna shoot you. It was a little kid like thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the thoughts you had when you were like, I'm going to run away. I always had those thoughts.
For?
Yeah. You ever get your ass whooped and just like, me voy de esta casa. Nunca me van a ver otra vez.
No.
No, I had those all the time. Yeah.
No, it's been my mom's Italian fell. I think I've told you about this.
What?
Like, you know, it's like my room, like a little hallway, and it's like another room. And then like, it's like a little T intersection, right?
Okay.
And then going through the T, it's like a little sala.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little night light there, right? And it was dark. It was at night. Like, yo tenía que ir al baño, which is where the T intersection is, right? So it's my room, the hallway, and then restroom, room, hallway, right?
You lost me at hallway. Anyway.
Okay.
Go on.
Point is, it's like right next to my room. So I go there. Like, I don't need the lights on just because I already know where I'm going, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can just kind of like feel it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going. And I go, and I guess my mom had to use the restroom too.
So at the same time.
Right?
Oh,
so
okay,
she went there, but she heard me like going, so she stopped moving.
Yeah.
Without telling me she was there, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing my stuff. She's still there, I think.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm you know, I'm washing my hands, whatever. Estoy saliendo, and I see the nightlight paint like this, like person shadow.
Yeah, it's
right?
like the outline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the outline.
The outline of a person or a figure. You don't know what it is.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
So I'm in my business. I look up. I see this thing. I just feel my whole body shake. I'm just like, it was like a painful, like shimmering. I just look. I'm like closing the door, and I look. I'm like I just started doing this. I'm like I froze because I didn't recognize her. I'm just like, and then I see her like walk, and I'm like I start like, dude, like this is freaking me out because I don't know who it is. But then I hear her chanclas. I'm like, oh, it's my mom.
It's your mom. Like no ghost would wear those kind of like flip flops, you know. So it
like
had
I
to
wanted to like yell at her, like, what are you doing? Like avisa, you know, like
no, yeah,
like
dude.
breathe louder or something. Like
I think it's more scary when it's like, to be honest, I think everybody's tough until like they get scared like that because once you're in that situation, even if, dude, I'll be in the house just fucking chilling. My wife thinks she's a cat and she'll walk up like, you know, like with no footstep sounds whatsoever. Like when I'm walking around the house moves, you know, like I walk with authority, you know, like every step feels like it's 100 pounds. It probably is. I don't know. Point is, I'm stepping and the house moves, right? But when she steps, it's like she's playing Squid Games or something. Oh, you don't know. But like she's trying to be like careful or some shit. So like, you know, I'll be doing something. I turn around, she's just there, And I'm like, whoa, what the hell? What are you? What? So many times that she scared the living shit out of me, and it's like, babe, you gotta go. You know what? Get out of here. Just get out.
You're done. You're done.
You're done.
Walk out.
No, yeah, it's spooky. It's really a spooky season, but now it's over. I guess now spooky season. Now we're heading towards Thanksgiving, which is great. One of my favorite holidays. I just like to eat, and sit down and enjoy the grub. And then very, very much after that is going to be Christmas. So we're heading towards the end of the year, people. I'm excited. This is the best time of the year. If you don't agree, I'm sorry. It's also because my birthday's this month. So
Right.
like, yeah, it's always I love the end of the season, the end of the year, because it's always different vibes, different temperatures, different. I don't know. It just feels tight, Like I'm into it and I'm excited. That's
Good stuff. Good stuff.
yeah. Sorry about spooky season. It's over now, but time to eat. That's all I'm talking about. Food.
Yeah.
Anyway, great weekend.
Yeah.
Chill. Right?
For you.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay. No, I had a good time. I mean, yeah. Little by little, though, I have noticed that. Well, I guess the work has been consistent.
Okay.
Yeah, work has been
So
consistent.
you want to talk about it, or
I guess.
so Thursday?
Cause I'm just saying, cause I feel good about work right now. I've been on the grind, and I feel like it hasn't been hard. Like this past weekend wasn't hard. Is it because we ended early too? Yeah. For example, Thursday we our boss didn't go. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you thought it was good.
Yeah,
It was good. You're having a good time.
well, yeah. Actually, Thursday was a little rough, just because. Because to be honest, anytime Arturo doesn't, we talked about this when the boss isn't there, it's not the same group. So not that it's bad, but it's just you're used to us.
Arturo.
Huh?
We're used to having.
Yeah, we're used to having
someone like counting, someone like doing the system.
Because there are really no rules.
We just need one person to tell us what to do, and that's Arturo.
And when it's not there, it's mayhem.
Yeah, because no one wants the leadership. They're like, "Hey, you want to do it? Like, you want to do it? You want?" I'm like, "Someone do it."
Nobody takes authority.
Yeah.
And when even if there is authority, someone's I guess doesn't follow it because you're you're not Arturo, you're not the boss, So for example, so this weekend, we had the planta and Arturo wasn't there, so he brought in our friend Flaco, who comes in, and he brings his own group, which is or no, he usually comes by himself and he helps us out just on a voice, it's an extra voice. But since Arturo wasn't there, not only did we not have the same people because he brought a lot of people that were a part of his group, right? And then he also brought his sound system. So his sound system is so much different than ours. Ours, you could say it's a little bit more. I like our system because it's every violinist has a microphone, like a regular microphone. They also have a violin mic, and that one is just a little. How would you call that? It's a little microphone, but it has a wire, and you can just attach it anywhere. It's a very small one, and you can put that one straight on the violin. I use the same one. You use the same one, so it makes it look wireless almost. Cause
it is weird.
Well, that's what I mean. It makes you look like you're not mic'd up right now.
Right.
That's what I mean. Because I know the system is wireless, so we don't have mic stands, and that doesn't connect, with wires all the way over there. It's literally all wireless. So when you look up at us, you could just say oh, they sound loud, because all the mics are kind of incognito. They're kind of hidden, I guess you could say. But with Flaco's, I think he had just bought the system.
Yeah, so it was all like cable mics.
It just felt so you can tell our boss is just ready for all this shit, because we have a box, and it holds all the microphones and all the wires and the wireless adapters. Everything is in this one compact space. So when with I think Hector, when he brought his system, it's everything, but it was all just on the table. So it literally looked like a studio, with a bunch of wires everywhere, and then there were mic stands and stuff. So it's very different. Not that it's bad. I know a lot of mariachis work that way, but I got used to our way. So I'm used to just getting there, putting on the mic, boom, it's ready to go. But this one was more I think we spent a good 20 minutes to get ready. Like, because everybody was trying to like find their
It
place.
was a while.
And then, we're not set up the same way because there's more people. There was like, it just felt so different, and that makes it a little bit difficult to get started because I'm over here like the whole time the speaker was like, the mix wasn't good because you could hear that the speaker was struggling. It was like, yeah, wait. Anytime like someone got loud, it was like,
Yeah.
there was just the mix was, I guess, new to him. So like he couldn't, like figure out how to, because he told me for a second, he was like, it's like it keeps going red. I'm like, I'm the last person to ask, to be honest, because I don't know how this shit works. Because when you see a board, and you get all these mics and all these knobs and stuff, I'm like, I'm not a producer. I'm not Dr. Dre right now. Like, I don't know what to do with all these mics and stuff. So it just felt a little different, It's just because we don't have that same luxury of like Arturo's like our sound guy, also the boss, also the guy that counts off. Also, the guy that like controls, the mix. He does everything. So I mean, take that away, and we're just some dudes.
Right.
Like we really don't contribute much, other than the songs that we play.
Pretty much.
I mean, we do our part, like, because for the most part, we do know most songs. Most there, we can at least hacer desarreglos.
Yeah, that was Thursday. Right.
It was just
Anyways.
like, well, fine, okay. Nah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same, I
I like working with Colunga though. Colunga is his old trumpet
the trumpet player.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's your boy or something.
Yeah, we used to
Y'all
work
are
together like
tight as fuck.
when I first met him. I was with Con las Estampas, which is a local group here in Fort Worth.
Oh, you played with him since then?
Yeah.
Oh shit, good shit.
And that's where I met him, and he's very chill, man. Like, he plays well. I like his style of playing because he adds little stuff here and there.
Is he older than Don Mike?
I don't know.
Because does Don Mike dye his hair?
I don't think so.
Because this
I feel
fool,
like you would notice.
the reason is because this fool has like gray hair.
He was all silvered out.
Not silver. It's like gray. You ever seen a gray cat? It
Yeah.
reminds me of a gray cat. Like a cat that's all gray. That's what it reminds me of. And the mic just reminds me of like a healthy old black cat. Like put them right next to each other.
Okay.
What kind of cat would you be? You'd be like, you know what you'd be? You'd be like the cat that's like the hairless ones that are very skinny. Yeah, that's exactly what you'd be. You'd be that really skinny cat. And then I imagine myself like Garfield. You know how he's,
I was gonna say that.
he's a little thick, and he's orange. And they say the orange ones eat more. I know because my cat is orange and that they're fucking savages for food. Apparently that's the thing.
Your cat was just poor.
Yeah, well, my cat was homeless, so like he just eats whatever. Like earlier, I gave him like a little piece of ground beef, and he acted like that shit was like A1, steak from from that guy. Was it Salt Bay's restaurant? Like he licked that shit up. He was over here like, he was all into that shit. Hey man, cats are cool. Hey, we're both cat guys, I guess. Now I'm not a cat guy. I'm more of a dog guy. But you got two cats.
Well, technically, the first one is my mom's because she wanted a cat.
And then you became
the second one I saw. Well, yeah, I ended up taking care of him.
right.
Because she's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to clean their butt. And I'm like, so who has to do it? I have to do it.
So the responsibility fell onto you.
Yeah, they think I'm their dad or something. Because every time I show
Daddy?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more like your old dad. No.
You're never gonna see me either.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got two cats. I got a dog and a cat.
I used to have dogs too, but they passed away.
Do you have any more dogs in the back?
No.
No.
No. Yeah.
Damn.
They're old. They've been there since I was there. That's like more than 15 years now.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah. It was a cute little Rottweiler. I love that one.
And now you just have the cats. Well, at least you got some.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They're chill.
Yeah.
The little one's a devil.
I heard.
Like, no hace caso. She's not supposed to be in the restroom, and she walks in there. Like, she sees a little creek, and she just fucking speeds in there, dude.
Oh shit.
Like, me tengo que nalguear. That's what I had to do to the other one.
I always pick up my cat up like the way that you pick up cats
Yeah.
to lecture him, because like he's always doing some stupid shit. So I grab him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he knows he fucked up. He's just like, "Get away!" He'll look at me, bro, just like, "Get away!" And I'm like, "What are you doing, dude?" And he's like, "Put me down, bro. I already know what you're gonna say." I'm gonna fucking do it again.
Yeah,
It don't fucking matter. You know, just put me down. Put me down. I'll do it right now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's how the little one will be. And I'm like, I got this little one just because I saw her in the back,
Yeah.
and I thought it was a boy. I did that mistake twice. I thought the first one was a boy, so I got her this cool little like camouflage thing.
Leash?
Collar. Right?
Yeah.
I took her to the vet. He's like, hey, he's a boy. I mean, he's a girl. I'm like, fuck. So there I go back to Walmart.
Get another one.
So I found this one. I'm like, oh, I'll keep it. It looks like a boy. Those look like balls to me. I don't know. You know? Like, and I go to the vet again. It's like, hey, this is a girl too. Fuck, man. No. I keep thinking I'm a vet or something. I can just find gender.
Diagnose the organs.
Yeah, I was legit.
Male or female organs.
I was like, that was like a dick.
Yeah, I'm not an expert in that field. So.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm married, so.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah, Thursday was cool.
Right? But yeah, that was the only thing. Just the mix is a little bit different, you know. And it was funny too because he had told me like, Hector was like, make sure that it doesn't go over red or that it doesn't, because if you let the mix go into red too long, what it could do, it could damage your speakers. That's why I usually
blow them out.
Yeah, it'll blow them out because the speakers are meant to go up to certain decibels, and if you go way too much, obviously it can damage your speaker. So he was telling me, he was like de aquí, just make sure that no se ponga rojo y que no se oiga mal. I'm like, okay, so he gave me this task.
You took that shit too hard. I was like,
because first of all, the guitarron one wasn't on, so I was like, bro, you're not even on. So I'm like, on, and I tried messing with like the levels too, like to make sure, because I do some of this stuff for the pod, to try to make it sound, all right. So like, okay, so like I put down some of the stuff, some of the obvious things that were making everything bad. And I worked really hard. I was working for like a good 20 minutes, right, during Talon, like to make sure that, some people were singing louder, some people were singing a little bit softer. So, I was trying to accommodate everybody. And it was funny because like, okay, now after all this time, I feel like I got the mix down pretty right, And then Hector just walks up and he's like, on the main volume, he just like raises that shit up to like 3. And I'm like, wait, like, am I a joke to you? Like this whole time I've been working on this mix. You know what? So I just walked back. I was
like not loud enough.
Yeah, he just heard like it's not loud enough. I'm like, I know, but like, I like all that time just.
Usually, like I told you. Like,
yeah,
like,
for real.
Just stick to your job, Sam. Like, what are you? Be well player.
I'm just a stupid
player. Do that. Just do that. That's all you gotta do.
And I can't even do that. It's just because there was that one song that we kept fucking up, or that I guess did we just not know it? Is that what it was? All I remember is that like Colunga and Hector were both like,
oh yeah, I forgot the name.
They just kept using their fingers to signal the primera, segunda,
I could have sworn I knew it, but they just like that's what happens with older people. Or I mean, they didn't know us entirely either.
No,
because I didn't play with Colunga like in years.
Right.
Like I've seen him. Oh no, actually yeah, we played like a year back.
Right.
But I was just once. But like once they know that you fuck up, they're like, we're not risking it,
Real
so
quick,
they just keep doing this shit. They're like,
yeah.
They're like, don't fuck it up.
Yeah, the whole time, and it's like they're still doing their parts and looking that way, but they're still like primera, segunda, primera otra vez, and then they see you like kind of struggling, so they're like making emphasis to like really primera, but it's like fuck.
What it is like about Colunga is like he comes at, he's like, because he looks like he's like, and that's where he come in. That's what
like it's almost like he's conducting. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah,
that's what helped me because it's like I didn't know I forgot how it started, and they were like on the other side of the restaurant because we had, or at least I was stuck to my mic because
it's all the way over here.
Yeah, it was a cable mic. You had a wireless one though, right?
Yeah, but I was trying to do the mix because he gave me that task, and then he was just like, "Fuck this task, put it up to 11, bro." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. So that at least helped, like Colunga knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No, usually I trust their opinions, just because, like, to be honest, there are some songs that I don't know. So I'm like, I'm a struggle, but usually I find my way. But, like, real quick, as soon as you mess up, they're like, nope. Okay, primera, segunda. Even if.
They're like, one job, bro.
Yeah, one job, bro. Please just play the chord. But other than that, no, the planta was fine. Thursday. We didn't have a planta. We went to
Friday.
What did I say?
You said Thursday.
Friday.
Malditas
Whips. Malditas drogas. Friday we didn't go to Burros. Someone else.
Anna?
Someone else came to cover Burritos Locos.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how they went. I wonder how they did.
They're good, man.
I didn't hear anything.
I mean, I've heard I've met Victor Mitocayo. He's cool.
Well, yeah, someone came to watch us. Came to cover us at the restaurant. So hopefully they did well. I guess we'll find out next week or this week if we show up and they said we're fired.
Yeah.
Right? They show up.
What are you doing here?
Where you close it?
Huh?
Sir. And then Friday, so since we didn't go to the planta, we had some gigs.
Anna, right?
Went to Anna, where did we meet? Denton? No.
Cine? Louisville?
Did we meet at the cine?
No.
No.
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center, Louisville.
Yeah.
We went over there. I was the first one there.
For real?
Oh, no. Little Vic was there first. But
Oh.
I was the second one there.
Mhm.
And you were the last one there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Still
I'm
made
really
it, though.
good. Still made it, though. Yeah. Well, the van was late.
Yeah.
So when they picked us up, it was like whatever. So, we went to Anna, Texas. We went to this trailer.
It was a birthday party.
It wasn't a trailer. They were fixing up that house. I noticed.
Were they?
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
that.
had new siding on. Oh, and the thing you thought was a wall, it was just like a lona
Yeah.
covering. Yeah, they're extending the
Yeah,
house.
the
up.
girl just went through it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What are you, some
Are you a
fucking-
magician?
Like, what are you, a fucking wizard?
Yeah, because you just walk through the
Yeah.
walls, right? We're like, hold on. We're just talking about ghosts, right?
Yeah.
You're like, this place is haunted, right?
For real.
But yeah, she walked through the wall. But yeah, I think they were adding to that house, so they were extending it. But it was funny because when we got there, dude, I needed to pee, like straight up. Like I had drank like this, not the normal size Topo Chico, but the bigger one. So I was like running on, on full, So, so when we got out of the van, I was like, I'm gonna pee right here, right before the gig, That's what guys do. Sorry. So I was gonna pee, but little kids all came up to the van. They were like, mariachis, and they were all just like staring at us. And we're like, and when we get out of the van, usually we all look all raggedy because like I don't have my jacket on.
We?
Sí, güey. Tú también, güey. Because no, you ride with your jacket usually.
I remember. I know the first gig.
You're kind of weird. Sometimes you wear the full traje, and the other times you take off some stuff. What's the dealio there?
Just want to feel like it. If
No.
it's hot, then I'll take it off.
Which it wasn't. It was getting a little chilly, a little nippy out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to pee though, but these kids were just like, well, they wanted to like see us, so I guess they were like all into it, and they were asking, they're like, who's the trumpet player? Who plays trumpet?
Yeah.
I guess one of those kids played trumpet, so he wanted to see like the trumpets.
Yeah, he took it out later on.
Yeah, later on in the gig, but it was funny because he was like, who has the trumpet? He's all like, I'm gonna be a trumpet player. And then like he asked like, are you gonna be a trumpet player? He's like, I want to be a football player.
Oh yeah.
I heard that shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's like the two choices. You play football or you play trumpet.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like, I'm playing. Oh, we're a football player. I'm like, you're like 2 feet. Like,
yeah.
you're not gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, you still got some time to grow, buddy. But yeah, these kids know they had me out of way. So I was like, damn man, what am I gonna do? So I played the gig, on full tank. And then it was funny too because we were like, the trumpet players or the violin players, they're tuning up outside and stuff. And the lady kept trying to like get my attention. I don't know what Arturo was doing, but they usually look at me as a boss sometimes. So she was asking me, she's like, ahorita me dicen pa que les hable pa acá. And I'm like, where's Arturo? She's like, yeah, ahorita vienen, es sorpresa. And I'm not telling you guys like, can y'all shut the fuck up? Like,
I'm
it's
like,
sorpresa. Yeah, you're over here
like,
tuning and shit.
all loud.
I'm like, wait, she's telling me it's a surprise. She's like, well, era. I'm like, oh, she found out. I'm like, okay. Start tuning up. But yeah, I guess it was for her mom. Mom?
I don't know. It was a lady.
Was it?
For sure.
A lady for another lady.
Yeah.
Right? Walk in. We walked in on the middle of them watching a movie or some shit.
That looked good. And then they paused it. I'm like, what the fuck?
They were like 20, 30 minutes in, right?
Yeah. They were halfway through.
They're halfway through?
Yeah, when they paused it was like halfway.
Then that sucks because I was thinking about this. Like, they look like because it was a surprise. So they must have made it look like, oh, we're just gonna have like a cookout because they were already making carne, and everybody in there was watching a movie, so you could tell the lights were off and everything. You know, they were watching this movie. So I can imagine if I'm all into this movie that I've watched for 50 minutes or whatever, however long it was, you know, and then we show up, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the rest of this movie.
Yeah.
Now I gotta sit through the whole hour.
Yeah.
For this instance, an hour and a half, right? Now I gotta watch these Mexicans for an hour and a half, and I won't be able to finish my movie. It's like, what if you were like really into the plot, and it's like, que linda, oh, que la chingada. Now I can't watch this movie. Like I'm all into it now.
Ni modo, güey. Like, just pide una canción, güey. ¿Cuál quiere?
Right?
Like,
I be trying to hurry. Like, ¿cuál otra? ¿Cuál otra? ¿Cuál otra? But it was funny, yeah, just because like they were watching this movie, and I just felt bad. I was like, you're not gonna get.
you know what?
What if it was on a part that was very important to the
we
plot?
were supposed to play outside too.
So we walked in just because.
Don Luis walked in, and then Lil Big started following him. So we're like, all right. So we
Oh, so we weren't even supposed to go inside. Oh shit! Well, look at that.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, I already tuned. And sure enough, it started going flat.
It's because it was nippy. Yeah, so as soon as we went outside, it changed the tuning.
And they were like, all right, go outside now. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go sharp.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it was funny, too, because the other thing, I think you said it, like, because there was, like, a young couple in the corner watching the movie, too.
Yeah.
And you're all like, dude, like, what if they were on a date or something?
Yeah. And next person chilling, and we're here like, hola.
Hermoso cariño. So we just walk in, and he's
I'm
like, in the
leave
middle of a
room for Jesus, please. They're all cuddled up. I'm like, hey, none of that shit.
For all, they had a blanket on and everything, and then we walk in, like, with La Negra, and it's like,
I'm like,
just ruined my date, bro.
I'm like, ¿están haciendo pescado? Just looking around.
He just cock blocked this dude real quick. Like, damn, man. I'm sorry. Like, but we got to get paid, you know. So.
Yeah. I'm like, don't blame us. Blame the client.
Yeah.
Blame your tia. I don't know who she was.
Well, yeah, whatever she was, right? We ended up going outside. Man, the guy there was making a bunch of carne and chicken. The whole time I just wanted to be that one guy, you know, like little kids that walk up to the grill, get a piece of meat, and then run away. Like, that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't do that since we were playing these damn songs. But the whole time it smelled delicious. It was like torture, bro. Tenía hambre.
Che, he thought he was in a music video because like flipping carne. Se la está cantando todas.
Yeah,
He
I mean, he was into it. He was singing all the songs. Estaba pidiendo, you know. I was like, bravo, un pedacito de carne, bravo. But
no, I think when we finished, I was like, un taquito. Like,
they didn't even offer, right? I don't think they offered. They had a shitload of meat, but un pedacito, no seas malo.
He's for us. He's for us.
I was like, ni me dolió.
Chispanto que me dio esa señora, because I was putting up the bass. And she's like, ¿quién le dinero? I'm like, oh, la señora. Like,
oh, like she's trying to pay you?
I was in the back of the van, like
right.
all the way where está oscurito, you know? So she shows up.
It was dark, yeah.
She shows up and there's like this, I don't know if it was her daughter or something, but like she was like, tenía un cobertor.
Like something
she looked
over
like
her head?
She looked like the nun.
Like the movie? Oh, the scary movie? The nun? Oh, so she had something over her head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she was cold, I guess.
Yeah.
And like I was busy. I was putting on my bass to put it in the van, and I just hear like, oh, just like I'm like, do I look like the boss? Like, go there. Like,
all mad at them.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that, because they came up behind me.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's scary.
I'm
dude.
like, you can't make like step louder or something.
I mean,
like,
that's why you get scared. To be honest, it's times where like you don't expect them.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have
your guard down.
When you have your guard down, like that's really when you get the most scared. So someone just coming up like that, and that's what I was scared of, because we finally finished the gig. So I was like, I need a piece still. So I was trying to go behind these cars, but I saw that, you know, that this lady came up to you, and then they kept lingering around because they were trying to give us like ponche.
Yeah.
Like un ponche, and I'm like, no, wait, I'm una fajita, wait. I'm like,
wait. That was good.
I didn't want the ponche, so I was like, I'm already on, I'm full, so like I'm trying to pee right now, and all these people trying to hand me cups, and I'm like, me estoy meando, like I can't do this, Finally, they all went away, and I finally got to go. But nah, dude, it was like, I felt great after, because I was like, I held it in for this hour and a half of this gig, so, and it feels uncomfortable when you need to go to the bathroom and you can't. Point is, a good gig. Hour and a half, solid hour and a half, and then we went to
Denton.
What did we do then?
In la casa escondida with that lady.
We went to this house birthday party for a dude.
Yeah,
right?
I felt bad there because that was real spoiled. I don't you
It was
remember.
spoiled.
Yeah.
What did we do?
Cause we went up, right? We were ready to go inside, and we're like, we told the lady like, yeah, whenever you want, mañanitas or
Right.
whatever. And then the birthday guy, opened the door.
Oh, so yeah. So before we even started playing,
Yeah, the guy just like, what?
the guy.
What are you doing out here? He's like, oh shit, and we didn't even do anything. We're just like, because I guess we didn't.
We're
know
just
it was
standing
him.
at the door.
So we're like, hey, what's up? Like, es sorpresa. Like,
No le digas al cumpleañero.
so that was like a good like 10 seconds of like
Yeah.
awkward silence, cause he's kind of like dumbstruck. He's like,
are those mariachis?
he's like, what the heck?
What?
And then we're like, tan
Dun,
tan
dun,
tan,
dun.
tan. Like sorpresa.
No le digas al cumpleañero.
Mhm.
Güey, pues si soy yo. Que la-
No te digas, güey.
Pues no te. ¿Sabes qué? Dun, dun, dun.
You know what? No birthday for you. Like,
Yeah.
give us the money.
It was chill though. It was an hour. Played inside. They kept complaining though, because the lady was like, "I gave you guys a list,"
Right.
but the whole time they were asking for songs.
Yeah, people were asking for songs.
And like that same lady, even
Yeah.
then they were all asking for songs there. So we were satisfying the crowd and them. And she's like, she was making fun. Like she was trying to poke fun at it. She was like, ¿Y la lista? ¿Y la lista?
Like, se les olvidó la lista.
Se les olvidó. And I'm like, dude, but don't you see everybody asking? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
I'm like, that list was like for an hour or two also.
and
There
it was
were,
only
like,
an
there
hour
were, like
gig.
a lot of songs. I'm
Yeah.
like, señora, like, should I have more money? You know what I'm saying?
For real, like
It's
if
not
you
my
really
fault.
wanted us, we could have stayed for another hour or something, but no, I don't know. But yeah, solid hour. Got that done, and then we went to house sleep. Dude, I slept in on Saturday
Bro?
because we didn't meet up till 3.
Yeah.
That was my first. Dude, I don't remember the last time I slept in that long. I think I didn't wake up till like 11, which was chingon for me because we got home earlier too. Since we didn't go to the restaurant, got home, knocked the fuck out, and woke up late too. Like, dude, it was such a great feeling. Next day, met up at 3 at Cockrell Hill. And then we went to a 4 to 6.
Oh, that house with the 5 people that had a birthday at the same time.
Yeah,
around the same time.
They were like 5 guys, older dudes, or not older, but like I meant like señores, like 30 something years old, almost 40 maybe. 5 dudes having a birthday party, and I guess they just figured like, well, to save money, we just throw everybody a damn birthday party,
Yeah.
But that was fine. 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was in the sun. We kind of had to. I moved around because I'm not trying to get darker.
I went into the little, what is it
was
called?
hot. They had like a little porch.
Right.
We kind of sat perched behind the porch.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I can hear me. I'm just gonna be in the back, chilling.
Yeah, it was chill.
There was that lady.
There was a lady.
Que era como una cantonta.
What?
Cantonta.
Cantonta?
Es una cantante.
But she
Pero está
kept.
tonta.
Yeah, it's because this lady was singing. Well, I mean, she was kind of old though.
Eso que tiene.
I mean, she said it herself. She couldn't come in like when she was supposed to. But
She's not a musician. She's not trained.
to come in,
Yeah, doesn't mean it's not because she's old. It's she's not. She doesn't know about music.
I kept thinking about what we talked about in another episode where we said, people want to come up and listen and sing, but whenever they come in the middle of the phrase, that's what makes it tough. Because like, she knew herself she was butchering the song.
I'm like, yes, we're aware.
Yeah. Even then she was like, I'm sorry, like it's because I don't know, and we're all like, we're just doing our best to follow you. Like that, in all honesty, we're just doing our best to follow you. But since she coming in different spots or in the middle of phrases, it made it super super difficult, like just to stay on tempo, really. But yeah, she was just like, I lo siento, and I'm like, please stop. But like in the nicest way possible, I was like, just please.
No, I mean, I like the challenge, like having to follow someone.
Are you sure?
Like,
nah, bro.
Huh?
Like for me, nah. Like,
well, I mean, you don't have to worry. I'm the one that comes first, anyways.
no, dude. How many times did I have to readjust myself?
Oh, en los guapangos, yeah. But like, como las rancheras.
Or like, for example, she's saying Media Vuelta, which we had to overly simplify because like Javier Solis liked to have a different chord every four strums. So like with Media Vuelta, which every measure is like another chord, we just kept it to primera, segunda, tercera, just because there was no other way to keep her like from going crazy, And And even then, that was tough. You know, like just to keep it where it sounds like it's all fitting together without completely falling apart. And that's very easy to do whenever people aren't singing on time.
I feel like boleros are easier though. Cause
Well, yeah.
you can split up the measure like
Yeah.
easier because you know you're just constantly doing this.
Yeah.
You know, and Huapango is where I think it's the hardest
Right.
to follow someone. Which I mean, yeah, she sang.
She sang Malagueña. She sang Media Vuelta. She sang Hermoso Cariño. She sang. I don't know what else. Mi Gusto Es? She sang that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Se chingó la hora? She's like the whole hour?
Yeah, she sang like a good
She
chunk.
sang a good amount, yeah. And then she was dancing and shit.
And after that, she was just like, yeah, disculpame. It's like, I don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but like, you know, I'm Mexican. I'm like, fuck you think we be doing?
I'm trying, bro.
Like I said, I don't mind the challenge. Like, it's like, it's cool, you know? Like, I think it's good to have something like that every once in a while. Pero ella sí me sacó el
Unas
sudor.
canas, güey.
Sí saqué el cheque de ahí. Sí. Así me lo gané.
All I could think about was also behind us, they had all these chocolate bars.
Oh, yeah.
They had a lot of them, and they were like the full size. Like, they weren't skimping, bro. Like, they had the full size, like, Hershey's, the cookies and cream ones. Like, they were, like, the big bars. I wanted to steal one. Like, I was going to legit tell you, like, grab a bar and put it in your guitarrón.
I would not do that.
It's because I knew if I put it in my pocket, that's the only reason I didn't steal one. If I put it in my pocket, it's going to melt. But if you put it in the guitarrón,
When you put it in the abuela, it fits just the same.
it won't fit. The hole's
Yeah, it
too
will.
small.
Yeah, it will.
Dude, I don't just shove anything into the hole.
I do. It fits.
Yeah, pues a ti sí, güey. Estás todo gran pinche hoyote que traes.
What are you talking about? Nah, yo, I got a plate. I got like everything. I got like
were you
rice,
hungry?
beans. Yeah.
You were
No,
hungry?
I could have eaten. Well,
So you got a full plate after?
I got breakfast like at 8 a.m.
Oh, okay. Then,
so,
yeah, you were hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, I got fajita. I got mole. I
didn't know there was fajita. I would have gotten some.
It was good.
Yeah, I should have gotten some.
It was seasoned well.
I saw the mole, and to be honest, I don't like other people's mole. Maybe I'm just biased.
It was good.
Was it the sweet kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the mole.
You're trash.
I don't like sweet mole.
The meat was really tender. It was really good.
I don't like also when they make me work for the mole. Like, I don't like when they have the mole with like a piece of chicken, but it's the one with the bone. Because then I gotta work for it. Just give me chicken breast.
Pobrecita.
Just give me pieces of chicken without the bone. Give me the breasts. Cut it up. Put the sauce and just give it to me like that. Why are you gonna make mole is
you like put it in my mouth and move my jaw. Like,
please
make me swallow it.
That's
like,
the idea.
somehow.
That's the idea.
And then take me to the restroom so I can shit it out. That's how you sound right now.
Good.
Something's vibrating. You feel
Apocalypse? I think it was you, wait.
Was it me? No, it would sound on my thing.
I love it.
What's that?
Yeah. Amber Alert.
Oof,
Like
yeah.
Amber.
Damn, this is a whole paragraph.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just the when they make, because mole is already a hard food to eat without getting dirty, and you're telling me like now I gotta like actually grab the chicken and take it off with the tortilla, or I don't know how people eat it, but point is I'm not gonna be able to eat all the chicken on that bone, so just take off the bone. Just give me, I don't know, give me something without the bone. I'm not trying to choke on it.
You poor child.
I guess I got.
Well, it was really good for me.
Right.
I had a great time.
I didn't even get any, so what am I complaining? All I got was some nachos.
Yeah.
I saw the nachos and I was like, I'm gonna get some nachos.
I saw that.
I love going to parties that have nachos because it's always like the snack before, and then you have like the food of the party, and then later on in the party, if there's no more food left or whatever, there's always nachos. That's what we do at our party. There's always nachos available.
So we got an elote. I think he dropped it.
Yeah. So we got an elote there, but it's the one that was on the stick. It's not in a cup. So he put it like in this little thing that they had, like so you can like you can carry it like that instead of like on the stick. And he put it on top of the van and it fell.
You think also happened to Arturo's trumpet?
Huh?
You think also happened to Arturo's trumpet?
It had to have fallen right there.
But I heard that
because it's at an angle.
trumpet.
It's like this, so it had to have fallen right away. But
He still ate
Nobody
it.
claimed it. Yeah, he still ate the corn. I mean, I told him I would. I was like, bro, you're good. Like
Extra flavor.
I'm like, you work out. You have good immune system. Like you'll be fine. What are you gonna do? Get sick from this corn that fell? Like, dude, you're fine. Like you have the antibodies.
He's wild because he's lactose intolerant, but he always see him.
Cheese.
Always eat. Yeah, I'm like, you guys are wild. Like all you lactose intolerant people, like, you know what the repercussions gonna be, and you still do it.
He did actually. Now that I think about it, I was eating my nachos, and he himself told me, "Hey, wait, can I get a chip?" like I already know not to offer him if he's a.
It's like the forbidden fruit for them. Or
he's
something.
like cheese poison. He'll get cheese poisoning. So but like he was like, "Let me get a chip," and I'm like, "You sure, bro?"
That's a picture. When Eve bit the apple, she's like, "Gotta get it." You know?
I gotta get it. Adam's like, you're done. You're
just
done.
want it. Yeah,
You're done. Go ahead and log off.
That's why the picture's like, I just got it. That's what. Fuck, man. You guys are so wild.
Yeah, so he ate like 2 of my chips. He's like, I'm gonna regret that later. I'm like, bro, you could just avoid this by not eating it.
He came up to me. He's like, I'm feeling it. I'm like, get away from me. Go over there.
I'm like, bro, you could have avoided this. Like, just don't eat my nachos. Don't eat cheese. Be better than this. No, but man, to be honest, if I was like lactose too, like I just love cheese so much. I love milk. I love all things involving milk with it inside. Like I can't stop. Physically, I can't stop. Tres leches cake. How do you feel about that? You like it?
Yeah, I love that.
I fucking love that shit. Chocolate tres leches is my favorite. That's just so good. I like it to be seeping though. Like I don't want it to be dry. I hate dry tres leches. Like put more milk. Just add more. But when it's like dry, it's like, did you even add the third milk?
I like carrot cake.
It's 3. Oh yeah, carrot cake is good. You would. That's one of the only ways I'll eat carrots. Now that I think about it. And you just have to add sugar and cream cheese.
My favorite is a triple chocolate attempts.
I can't do too much chocolate.
No, I can. I'll take that shit. I'll show it that.
Like
I'll show that shit a good time. Like, I'll do the whole thing for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like chocolate cake, but when it's like triple chocolate, it's like, dude, it's still too much.
I remember
like marble cake.
A while ago, I got one, and then some lady was like, "Don't do it." I'm like, "What's the fuck is my life? Like, shut the fuck up." I might eat this.
Well, why did she say don't do it?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess she's trying to be funny. It's just like putting it on my cart. Yeah. And she's like, "Don't do it." Like,
what is that like it's like a joke?
I guess like calories or something.
I hate people that just like comment on anything you do, because it's like annoying. It's like, dude, you didn't have to say that. I could eat this whole. This is America. I could eat this whole cake right here, right now. I don't give a fuck, But yeah, this is just like, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I was like, don't judge my life.
Yeah, exactly.
I work out. I deserve this. Okay.
Even if I didn't work out, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this, and I'm not even gonna feel. I mean, I am gonna feel bad about it. But I'm saying like, I could do this. This is mine. Like, what do you?
No, she was trying to be funny. She was like, if that were me, I'd be in the car. I'm like, that's a plan. Like, I think like we're in the same boat.
With you see Matilda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bruce. Bruce with all the fucking shake.
Yeah, they have a cake like that at Sam's. I want to get it. I want to get the whole thing. I'm like, but I shouldn't.
That cake looked good though, for real. Matilda, shit, man. I grew up wanting that cake.
Yeah.
I still want it, man. What the fuck? Anyway, went to that gig. Next gig was a 2-hour in.
It was a Gatsby. It was in Colorado, Carrollton.
Carrollton. We went to the salon. We had an issue there though. It was like Gatsby. It was like Gatsby themed because like
the whole time I thought it was like quinceañera.
No, how old was she? 50? 60? 70?
60 something.
Someone's birthday. Old lady. They had like a theme though because they had like Gatsby attire, like 20s.
From her time.
From no, dude, that should have to be older. Wait, because the 20s was like that style that they were wearing, like those gowns and all that Leonardo DiCaprio shit. And then the thing that sucked there though was talking about our system. Since it's wireless, I guess we weren't getting like the signal in there.
The signal was strong, it just wasn't connecting
for some reason. Yeah, and that's the first time that's happened. Because we've been pretty good about getting signal everywhere, except that one place it just wasn't picking up on, and we can't control it's all online, so you can't control the wireless mics without it. or you can control the mics, but you can't control the levels. You can't put the volume. You can't turn them on and off. Like you couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So we were in a pickle, right? Because we're supposed to be here for 2 hours, you know. So we ended up starting without the mics for a second because Arturo was struggling to get everything to work. What he ended up doing was he just connected all the mics straight to the speakers, which is not something he does. Usually he connects it to the wireless thing, and that adapts to the mixer, and then that adapts to the speakers. But so we did. ¿Cómo se dice? My wife always says this. A mexicanada.
Mexicana?
Yeah, it's just like a.
Something. You just do it on the spot?
On the spot, yeah. It was, and that was our boss.
Like improvised?
He improvised like for like 10, 15 minutes trying to get it, you know, up and running. And we played the gig like that. I mean, it sounded fine.
Yeah, it was good.
People danced. Nothing really happened there, though.
I just remember, like, I don't know why parties are starting to do that, but they're not giving out shots anymore.
Oh, because you guys went to go get a drink afterward, right?
Yeah.
At the little bar.
And I'm like, I don't know what's up with that. I guess people are getting too wild. They're like, okay, no more shots for you guys.
That is true. There's usually a sign there that says, like, what you can order, and, it always says no shots.
Yeah. But, I mean, la señora nos hizo el paro because we're like, can I get a shot to go? And she's like, if I give you a shot with ice, it doesn't count. So I can give you that.
So it's like a shot on the rocks?
Yeah.
Kind of? So
it's like trash, though. That's how I even felt.
Really?
Yeah. And then Arturo was like, oh, you wanted the drink? I had some in the van. I'm like, what? Like, you saw us struggling in the bar, and you're like, oh, see, like, you want some?
Surprised you didn't get carded.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't get carded anymore. So the
but you still look like young, though.
Not that young. And I had, like, more facial hair back then.
Okay. Well, anyway, I got a margarita, and it was really good.
You like margaritas? So
yeah. Because it just tastes like juice.
That's what my girl says.
They're just juice. It's literally just juice with fun things in it.
With more fun juice.
With more, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I got a little margarita. It was good to get ready for the last gig, which was...
I don't know who it was, but it was with that guy that looks like one of your old teachers.
John Lopez. Yeah. He kind of looks like him. He looks like him.
He had money.
And he could afford, like, plastic surgery.
Yeah, because
he looks just like him.
He was all done. Like,
if anybody's ever met John Lopez, like, he's got, like, white hair. He's tall. And they have the exact same facial features, except this guy was dressed as, like, a skeleton for Halloween.
Calavera.
And we...
No,
that's what a skeleton is. Well, we played for that guy and his wife before.
Yeah.
But it's usually at their house, and they got, like, a big-ass mansion house with... dolls everywhere.
It's a very creepy house.
Creepy house.
Like, you walk in and you're like, okay, cool. But you feel like you could get lost in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Not because it's, like, huge. Because of the way that it's, like, como adornado, you know?
It's the way that it's set up. So it feels like a maze almost in there.
Yeah.
Because we played there before.
And in every corner you see, like a fucking Annabelle, like...
doll.
And I'm like...
dressed in different ways. It's like, I guess it's like their
you
collection.
Don't see them until you're like standing somewhere still, and you look around and you see like these little two beady eyes looking back, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, this guy and like he just looks like he has to have gotten plastic surgery.
I want to say yeah,
because he's got like the.
I know the wife has for sure.
You know when like someone looks older but they look stretched?
Yeah,
that's usually when you can tell that they've had like Botox or some sort of surgery. Because it's like you're older. You don't look old though.
Yeah.
You have like this kind of like weird. I mean, the guy seems nice. It kind of sounds like we're poking fun of him, but we're not. It's just that's what he looks like, you know. And we played for someone's birthday.
Their daughter's birthday. I think they bought her that house. Like
probably. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Dude got money. Yeah. I mean, the last time we went to their house, they had like a Maserati in the driveway. I don't know, Lamborghini, Maserati. I don't know. It was expensive as shit. That's all I know. So they got money. But we played an hour.
Yeah, it was an hour.
An hour. Played an hour.
It was like Coco themed. Like it was Halloween, but it was a lot of Coco stuff around.
They had a lot of little. It was a costume party, so everybody was kind of dressed up.
Yeah.
But it was chill.
It was a good time.
Y'all went live. Yeah, like 5-6 phones were on live,
like
so it looked like a sports bar.
Like T-Mobile.
It looked like a sports bar because, like, you know how when you go to a sports bar, there's like a bunch of TVs everywhere and everyone's playing something. Yeah, so that's what it looked like for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I mean, what happened? Nothing.
Nothing really.
Just
We're
an hour.
chilling. Yeah.
Chill. Last gig of the day, 10 to 11. We got home earlier than I got here before 12.
Bro, you go to water?
I wanted to, but the line was outside in the street.
Bro, I got there before that happened.
I went to Jack.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It doesn't hit the same, but I mean, it was fine.
No, I went to the one on Main, and the line was still short.
Okay.
And that once I got there and looked back, all these cars were like,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
I was just kind of mad because it's like 12, so I'm like, dude, like, you're supposed to be out partying right now. Like, it's
Right.
Halloween night or the day before Halloween, but this is like the day you party. You shouldn't be here till like 3 or 4 in the morning. What are you doing here at 12? You party first, then you eat. Not eat and then go to the party full as fuck. Like, you're doing it backwards, bro. So I left Wada and I went to Jack and whatever. But it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Let's get into Charro Chat. Dude, I got like 1% left on my phone. Holy shit. Let's go through these real motherfucking quick. Hey, did you like the picture that I put up?
Bitch.
Do you like when people ask to sing with the mariachi? We just kind of talked about it. I like it when they know. Like, I'm impressed when people actually know how to sing and know how to come in and then they know the timing. I enjoy that because it's like, look at this random ass person knows how to sing all badass. You would never know unless they came up and started singing. So that's cool. How about you?
Wait, what? What was the question?
Do you like it when people ask to sing with the mariachi?
Oh, you skipped all the other questions. That's why I'm like, where's the first one?
I'm going left to right.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like following people. I like the challenge, like I said. I only like it because I've seen that video of Linda runs that. She's accompanied by Mariachi Vargas, and then Nati just grabs the mic and like goes right next to her. That's such a dope ass video, man. Like, he's like, I'm not gonna fuck up because of you. Like, I'm gonna do this right.
You send me the link so I can post it,
bro.
So I can post it on.
Oh, I thought I sent it to you. I'm like, I didn't send you shit.
Yeah, so I can post it on, so that people know about it. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. Yeah.
That's
like when you're trying to hear people at the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, next one. What can you do about traditional guitarron pegs that are hard to tune? That's a question for you, bud.
Sammy, you have pegs on your vihuelas too, no?
No, I had pegs one time on my vihuela and I sold that shit. I didn't like it at all. All I've heard is use chalk.
Yeah, if they're too slippery, chalk helps with the
resistance, like to grab it.
Friction. They're called friction pegs.
Okay.
You know, like that's what, at least what they call it, like in orchestra and stuff. You know, some use pegs, or most of them are pegs. Yeah. They're called friction pegs, but I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, chale ganas, you know, like.
I mean, as far as tuning, yeah, you can only. I mean, if I have come across people that have like pegs that don't move at all, like they're so hard. Like, for example, Heidel's guitarron. Did you ever play it? I don't know if you did.
No, I never really played.
Dude, I remember we would have gigs where he would try to tune, but he just couldn't. But like, so like you would either go like to try to move it or it didn't move, and if it did, it was like I think he had put like rosin.
Too much.
He put too much, so it was way too much resistance. And then if it was sharp, what he would do, he would just go.
No mames.
Like he would just like kind of tap it until it like broke that friction, and then it would go flat. But then again, he was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it was. I wonder if he ever fixed it. I don't know what he used, but I have heard that people use like chalk to just kind of get that. I mean, chalk in general will have you like.
What you can do is you can trade out the pegs. Sometimes like what people do is that when they're changing strings, they use a different peg for that hole. Sometimes it doesn't fit.
Yeah, that's what you did to mine.
Right, and you can play around with that, but like tuning it in, like at a gig, what I used to do is I used to like press on the fingerboard, because you're supposed to press the peg up, right? When you're trying to tune, you boom, your motion is going up, so it can get that friction in, it doesn't move. But what I do now is I use my thumb, so I put it on top of the head, and I use that. Kind of like you're trying to squeeze something, and then you're pushing up at the same time, so you don't have to use this hand so much. Hopefully that helps.
It's
like I said, like
process for sure.
I kind of just got used to it just because I had it, and I have no choice. It's for muscle build. You know,
Yeah.
it's your forearm that will get used to it after a while. Like, porque si cuando estaba chiquillo, que that had noodle arms, no, hombre, when I had to fill in for the bass player, because I was a hard player when I was smaller, and then the bass player, he had pegs. So, no, hombre, if I was flat, I me quedaba. Like, I'm not, like, I couldn't move that shit.
Just sound flat the whole fucking time.
The whole fucking gig, ni modo.
Yeah.
Or like, he would let us borrow his bass,
Mm-hmm.
because he would miss the next day, so he would leave it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just try my best, or I would give it to like the boss. He's like, "Hey, can you try turning this shit?" Like,
because I cannot do it.
yeah,
please.
And then one time he found me like messing with it. He's like, no le muevas, like Yazzie, like don't make it worse. But yeah, just keep tuning it. You know, like it's all in your forearm after a while.
You'll get it. To be honest, if people couldn't tune guitarrones, we wouldn't be here. Like eventually, everybody figures it out.
Yeah, just if you're gonna play around with like rosin or chalk, try a little bit at a time. Don't overdo it.
Next question was what was your favorite Halloween costume you ever did?
I only dressed up like once or twice, but I remember one time I was Superman, so that's pretty.
You were
cool.
Superman once? Really?
I was like 12.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, I wish every time I see like those posts on Twitter and now on TikTok, everybody being like creative as fuck on costumes, it makes me want to do that. But I just realized that I'm not that creative. Yeah. like people will do like movies or like memes or just things that everybody knows, and then once you see a costume, you're like, oh, that's so hilarious. Like you're really funny, bro. Like how do you? But I'm not that creative. So like every year, like I'm trash at Halloween. You know what I wore this Halloween? When I was giving, huh?
You dressed up?
No. Oh. For Halloween, when we were giving out candy here for the local kids and stuff, all I did was wear a straw hat. I had a straw hat laying around.
That's cool.
Normal clothes, boots, everything normal. Normal me, just wearing a straw hat.
You're like, what the fuck?
They're like, what are you supposed to be? A guy with a straw hat on. That's literally
You're
it.
like, no, pues.
Yeah.
That's
but
cool.
As far as like my favorite costume, never really dressed up that much into it, to be honest. I wish I did. There was one year, I remember the year that we played at Fogatas with the Imperial.
Oh,
you dressed up like a pharaoh.
I was a pharaoh. You were like
I was a
Viking?
I was like a Viking. I didn't know. I just picked up some shit at the ¿cómo se llama?
Party
Store.
City?
Yeah, like the store. It was like a Viking hat, the little horns, and then like long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Which now I know if I grow my hair out, I could dye it blonde. Dang.
Maybe like Thor.
That'd be a look. And then I wore like a chest protector, with the fake muscles,
like the armor and shit.
Yeah, the armor, which made it hard to play vihuela if you think about it, because it was a hard ass surface. Put a vihuela over it. Anyway, I guess that.
Cool.
Read the next one because mine's dying.
How do you handle playing in the hot summer?
You just do it.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to do it. I mean,
you gotta bear it through, man.
You gotta bear through.
They're mind games.
Drink water. Drink something. Just be hydrated. And maybe try wearing thinner shirts because it gets hot out there, dude. Especially for us that we don't wear like a camisola or we never take off our jackets. Like that's one thing that I think is the difference between here and like Austin and San Antonio. Over there, they will take off the jackets and just wear like the moño and the white shirt. But like, first of all, I can't do that because my shirt's too thin and you're gonna see my nips. Like if we do that, so luckily I have the jacket, to put over. Other than that, just do it. Just do your best.
Look for a shade. Si no, pues ni modo. You just gotta bear through.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Not go to the gig because it's too hot? Like you have to go, dude. Like ni modo.
How can you be a mariachi without knowing or learning any Spanish?
You don't need to. So many people out there. I mean, look at people like Dr. G knows how to speak Spanish, but like a lot of these people didn't at first.
There's a lot of students that they sing in Spanish, but they don't know what they're saying.
Yes.
So I mean.
Yeah, and they'll sing perfectly in Spanish. Yeah. I mean, and then once it comes time to talk it, they eventually are like, oh, es que no sabo, es que no sepo, But to be honest, you don't need to know both languages, and that's what I tell my students too. Like, you don't need to know Spanish. It helps you to understand it and say and understand the words, because a lot of the words that we use in mariachi too are in Spanish, So just learn those words and you're pretty much good. But I don't think it's. I mean, we should already know this. It's not dedicated by what you know or what you don't know. Like, if you really want to play mariachi, if you really, really want to, like, you can learn it, dude. Like, anybody can.
Not a question, but I went to a QT for the first time and saw how y'all could spend a lot there.
Quick Trip is, like I said, or QT, how we like to say here, because that's what it's called. Those gas stations, if you don't know about them, you're probably not from up here in the north. But from what I've seen, some of them have been starting to spread down south. I think there's one in Austin now. So if you ever go to a QT, you know what we're talking about. There's a reason our boss always stops there. It's like a one-stop shop. You go to the bathroom. They got pretty much any drink you want. Any as far as like snacks, they're all there. They even have like the hot dogs and this is paid sponsorship by QT. I'm like really hyping them up right now. No, but it's very understandable how you can spend money there. Like all my money goes to QT. I go to QT, not counting the weekend or like counting the weekend, at least like 5 to 7 times a week. Like for sure, 5 to 7 times a week at least. It might even be 5 times a weekend.
Fuck.
Because of but some of them aren't my choice. Like we just end up going in the van. Like Arturo drives to QT and we're like 5 minutos, muchachos, and I'm like shit. Okay, here we go again.
Cool.
If you look at my bank statement, it's all QT.
Now Charro confessions.
Confessions, baby.
It's like I played my first gig yesterday. My D string popped during our first set. Change your strings, bro.
Right. No, that happens.
No, that's always a good feeling, man, when you start working. I remember I was very excited to be like in a working group.
Really?
Yeah. And then like all that bank after, I was like, damn.
Hell
These are what you can get. Like,
so this is why you guys do this.
For real? I'm like, that's cool.
Did you ever break a string like that?
During a gig?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No? Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, yeah, I did once, but it wasn't my bass. I remember one time that,
Oh. No, yours broke. Whenever the peg broke.
Oh, but that wasn't the string. That was the...
But you couldn't play the G string.
But that wasn't because the string pot. That's because the peg broke.
Well, it's still an issue.
Okay.
Like, for example, me, before I started knowing how to, like, file my nails and shit and keeping them, I went through a period where I was breaking my strings. And that was bad technique. Like, I learned from it. Because back then, my nails were sharp. It was on my Morales, my green Morales, actually. I remember playing, like, gigs with Imperial. And in the middle of the gig, like, I would, feel the string, like, on the parts that I strum, and you could feel the divots. Like, and if you went like that, you could feel all the times that it went down, and it sucked. So that's when I realized like I need to file this. I need to look into how I can play without breaking my strings. Because one time I did break it during a gig, and luckily, like since I usually like wrap my string endings like on the top and I make a little circle, I was able to restring it. But I that was the first time I ever broke a string like at a gig. It just comes from bad technique, but I learned from it. So
cool.
Oh.
The weekend I realized I forgot to pack a white dress shirt, so I wore a black t-shirt under my vest. T-shirt? Oh shit. You listen?
So they wore a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me read it.
That's wild.
I forgot to pack a white dress shirt, so I wore. No, well, yeah, it's not the worst. At least you had a black one. For example, I don't remember who it was.
Was it a t-shirt without a collar though?
I mean, it's still like black. Like imagine if it was like a green shirt or like a pink shirt, like something that's readily obvious. Like you probably wouldn't. If it's nighttime, you can't really see what mariachis are wearing. You know what I mean? But like if it's in plain daylight, you're wearing a pink t-shirt. Like you're screwed there. Like everybody's gonna see you. But to be honest, a black t-shirt isn't the worst thing I've seen mariachis do. Like just look at Balcon, dude. Like for example, someone here, I forgot who it was, forgot their white shirt and they just wore like the shirt that they were wearing, which was like a plaid shirt, like the shirts that had those designs with the squares. Yeah, it wore that and then the vest over it. Like no, but that's just what they had. I also saw people not wearing boots, and they wore like the shoes that they were wearing. Saul. But like there's been worse things. I think you'll be fine. You know what I mean?
I stole a tequilita bottle from a gig. Sad face. Why are you sad? Like,
I mean, to be honest. Dude, if you say you've never stolen anything from a gig, I think everybody has stolen something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I've stolen, but I mean, it's not like I'm stealing like their silverware or anything, or
Right.
like a prized possession. But it's
Yeah.
like like a water here, a soda here, a drink here, a plate of food here.
A whole plate.
Hell yeah, dude.
They're gonna see you just like walking up on you. Like,
I'm like, I thought it was free, sir. I'm sorry, sir. But yeah, for sure. Like some things just get taken.
I mean, it's a little bottle. I'm pretty sure
You'll
it'll
be
be fine.
fine.
I want. Those are cute. Have you seen those? They're like mini like bottles of like tequila or something.
Just the little bottles, yeah. I've seen them. Yeah.
Those are cute. I like those.
You'll be fine. I mean, unless we report you to the authorities, which we already have. So
I'm like. Okay, next one is boss showed up late to his own chamba from being a maromero. SMH. Hey man, it happens,
bro, the boss has to eat too. Shit,
Yeah. If they offer you to work 3 hours, are you not gonna take it?
I mean, it's like we talked about. These people, some of these bosses, some of these people like only do mariachi as a
Especially
work
because maromeros get paid more.
because
I don't
usually
know
they're
why.
helping out.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because
Depends
every
on the group.
every maroma I've done here, they always pay me like
A little bit extra.
80, sometimes
shit.
90.
Chingon.
It's like that's why I go. I'm like, fuck yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, like a lot of these people do it. They do mariachi full time. They have no other jobs, so they're gonna take whatever they can get. So I'm sure your boss was like, "Wait, I'm gonna get these 3 hours in real quick, and then I'll get to my gig when it's not like y'all are. It's not like you guys are gonna start without me. So like, y'all chill. I'm gonna show up and then we start. Like, ¿a qué hora empezamos? A la hora que yo llegue, güey.
Being a maromero is like doing overtime. Like you get paid more for it. And
No,
it's
yeah.
just like
Pay and a half. Hell yeah.
once I go back and break, I'm gonna start doing it.
Yeah, whenever. Well, it's coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Like, anyways,
Anything else?
last one is this is some louder shit. My friend cheated on his girlfriend, now an ex. She stabbed his abuela and cut all his strings with scissors. So I'm guessing it was a bad, right?
No, I mean he got fucked up cheating on her, but that doesn't excuse you damaging the other person's things. Like I don't think.
Well, I mean, I understand, because she was hurt, so now she's hurting him however way she can.
By breaking his stuff, though, I feel like that's immature.
Wouldn't that hurt you?
Well, yeah.
Is he cheating immature?
No, yeah, but I'm saying like that's gonna be your reaction. Like really, bro?
Yeah, man. Some people are impulsive.
Yeah,
I'm not saying this is right. I'm just saying
right.
I understand.
I'm not. Hey, Chris Rock. No, you know what? I'm not saying. Yeah, it's not right what she did. You can't just break an instrument though. ¿Qué te hizo la abuela, güey?
Yeah.
Like, do something else. Like spray paint his car, but not the vihuela,
right,
bro.
key his car that's worth like what 10 times more than a vihuela.
Hope she was worth it, But the vihuela is Morales, dude. Don't do that. Can't do that, No, but yeah, guys, just be good.
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Don't do bad things. And if you do, expect some crazy shit because people out here be wilding out, dude. I think my wife said that one time. She's like, if you ever break up with me, like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm like, cállate. And I just fucking...
I can't imagine Sarah doing something bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was like, no pasa nada. She's like, no, si pasa. I'm like, nah, no pasa nada.
She's like, te voy a ahogar tus tenis. I don't know.
Drop my shoes. She's like, nah. No.
She's like, I'm taking the dog and the cat.
Bet. No. I'm like, take the cat, please. No, just be good people, guys. At least now their exes looks like they weren't meant to be. So,
Now you know.
Now you know.
I don't know.
The more you know, you know. Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it, guys. That is episode 65.
65?
65.
Oh, I got that. We're like in the 70s. Right
You
now.
thought. It is episode 65. Thank you very much for coming back, listening to CharroBeans podcast. We appreciate you. If you have come this far, please like, subscribe, share, comment, rate on Apple Podcasts, and hey, buy something from the store. I updated.
Yeah, Walmart, Target.
No, from charrobeanshop.com. I refilled it. I should probably make an announcement. I feel like people don't even know. I refilled it. We have hoodies back up on there. We have sweatshirts. We have everything is back in stock. So basically, If you want some CharroBeans merch, please go out and get it. Or if not, I'm gonna cancel the fucking store.
That's good, too.
I'm just gonna buy my own shit. I have the sweater. I told you I want to buy the gray one. It looks.
What about the baby blue one? I don't know why. Like, I don't think it would go with me. I just wanna have it.
You want it for the vibes?
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, we have new colors available for the hoodies and other stuff that's on there. I put a lot of variety. So check out charrobeanshop.com. Buy some stuff.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah. You guys have a good one. Love y'all. Pórtense bien. No hagan lo mal. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, that hurt. I'm like, un beso en donde quieran. Right.
Oh, my ass hurts.
Sorry.